Let's recap everything that happened in the season finale of The Idol. Thanks for your comment, bestie. This video will likely be multiple parts because there is a lot to cover. In the opening scene, Jocelyn is working on her music and she and Tedros are getting into it. She tells him to leave and his face looks like this the whole time. She tells him, "You've served your purpose and I'm done with you." But Tedros is like, "The song is literally about me," and Jocelyn's like, "No, it's not, it's about me." Then she tells Mike Dean, "Have I ever told you how Tedros and I met?" She calls Diane a random backup dancer and says that Tedros saw that Jocelyn follows Diane on Instagram. She explains to Mike that she was set up and Tedros is like, "That's not what happened, that's not what happened." So Jocelyn asks Chloe how long Tedros has been plotting and she says he's been manifesting this for a while. Of course, Tedros denies it. Jocelyn goes up to him and says, "You wanted to find a way into my life and you wanted me to hear your artists. Well, I've heard them, I like them, they can stay, but you need to go." But he doesn't leave, he just stays. We get a quick little scene where you see Jocelyn walking to Nikki's office. It doesn't show her meeting with Nikki, but it does show her getting back into the elevator with Leia. Leia asks Jocelyn if Nikki liked the song, and Jocelyn says she loved it. But later we find out what really went down during this meeting, so stay tuned. Finkelstein is worried about the tour. He calls Jocelyn and says that they're coming over in the afternoon. Leia has something she really needs to tell Jocelyn, but Jocelyn's like, "Is this about the tour?" And Leia's like, "No." And Jocelyn says, "I don't care." Nothing else matters to Jocelyn but the tour at this point. Jocelyn needs to prepare for her management and her label to come over, so she gets everyone together. She says that she wants Ramsey, Chloe, and Isaac to open up for her on tour. Tedros is trying to get her attention the whole time, but her back is to him. She's like, "Are you still here?" And he's like, "Stop ignoring me." They tell each other to shut up. She's like, "I'm not talking to you." Tedros says, "These are my people." And she's like, "No, they're my people now." And she tells them, "The difference between him and I is I can actually make you a star." Oh my goodness. Tedros pulls Xander to the side and he's like, "Are you really gonna let her cut you out of the show like that? You should be performing too." He encourages him to pitch himself. Tedros is going a little crazy. He's calling the shots and telling everyone to dress sexy and pretending like he's in charge. So then the team comes over. We have Finkelstein and Nikki, Chaim and Destiny. Isaac greets them at the door. He's wearing short shorts and just hugs everybody and they're like, "What is going on?" Everyone's hugging each other. Tedros is offering drinks and Finkelstein's like, "Where's Jocelyn?" Right off the bat, Tedros goes in on Nikki. He calls her Judas, says that she has no taste. Tedros is really pissed because Nikki never called him when she signed Diane. Technically, I guess that's his artist. And he says Nikki is a TikTok-obsessed algorithm. See you next Tuesday. The team is annoyed because Jocelyn is nowhere to be found. They also are feeling the cult vibes. They compare it to Nixium. Go to part 2 for what happens next.